7, and the breaking news this morning is there is a new message on the internet from bin Laden. Are his tapes a warning of upcoming attacks, or are they, in and of themselves, just meant to terrorize this? Is this all he's got left?
Jim Woolsey, former CIA director and currently a VP with Booz Allen Hamilton, joins us live from Boston. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Good to be with you.
Is it a trigger effect, or is it that al-Qaeda is on the run?
I'm worried about an attack, but I do think they are on the run. I think General Petraeus deserves a lot of credit for that. The beating they're taking in Anbar and in Iraq by Sunnis, turning away from them in huge numbers, is a major shaming for them in the Middle East and elsewhere. But I don't think that means that they're likely to relax. The possibility of something terrible happening here still has to be, I think, at the forefront of all of our minds.
Jim, it bothers me when you, and I've heard a lot of other guys say, I'm worried about another attack. It just seems like we're about to get hit.
I don't know about within weeks or months, but it's a serious problem because our society is so open that the vulnerabilities, the possibilities, for example, of moving a weapon of mass destruction into the country still exist. The possibilities of attack on the electricity grid or our oil infrastructure. There are things that can be done that we have not moved quickly enough as a country to get away from our vulnerabilities, and some of these things are now getting started, but it's been a long delay in getting going and building some resilience into our system.
We had a terror expert on yesterday, and they said that she is really worried that we're not taking his videos serious enough. For example, there's a lot of people who believe the darkened beard and the trim beard means he's getting ready for an attack. They do that right before war. And the a third warning to convert to Islam is something we laugh at, but that's what they need in Islam. As a Muslim, you give 3 warnings and then you attack. Are we looking too much into this or not enough?
No, the symbolism matters in circumstances like this. It apparently doesn't matter to bin Laden that one of the reasons his people are losing in Anbar is because they've been being so beastly to Muslims. I mean, there are hundreds of millions of good and decent Muslims in the world who don't want to be terrorists and don't want to have their children killed in front of them the way al-Qaeda was doing in Anbar. And it's terribly hypocritical of him, but that doesn't really matter, apparently.
And Jim, it's important to point out as well that so many attacks have been thwarted, attempted attacks, just right here in New York City and across the world in the last 6 years as well. Doesn't mean we can be complacent, but there has been success that way. We appreciate you being with us this morning and sharing your thoughts.
Good to be with you.
Jim Woolsey, former CIA top guy. All right, straight ahead, the state